Could you imagine that psychological stress can affect not only the individual himself, but maternal stress during pregnancy is related to the accelerated aging in newborn babies? Let's explain. Aging level can be determined by telomere length. Telomeres are the outermost parts of chromosomes, and function like the protective caps. Every time our cells divide to make new cells, our telomeres get a little shorter, finally leading to cellular death. So think of telomeres as the ticking clock inside our cells. The shorter they are, the more aged the cell is. Factors like stress, poor diet, lack of exercise, and exposure to toxins can accelerate telomere shortening. A group of Californian scientists detected that newborns whose mothers were under high level of pregnancy-specific stress had an average quarter shorter telomeres than infants whose mothers were in low-stress group. Another group of scientists from Pennsylvania got the same results. Newborns whose mothers experienced a high level of stress during pregnancy had significantly shorter telomeres. Moreover, there is always a certain difference in telomere length in the same newborn. In the high-stress group, there was an insufficient number of longer telomeres, and excessive number of shorter ones. And vice versa, an international group of scientists detected 12% longer telomeres in newborns, whose mothers were positively accounting for stress. Maternal stress induces the release of hormones, such as cortisol, and placental corticotropin-releasing hormone, as well as mediators of inflammation and oxidative stress. These hormones and mediators enter baby's blood flow. Maternal stress can lead to production of highly reactive chemicals, called reactive oxygen species in baby's cells. These reactive oxygen species can damage DNA, leading to telomere shortening. These highly reactive chemicals can also affect telomerase activity, the enzyme which can elongate telomeres. Maternal stress can stimulate the release of inflammatory mediators, such as cytokines and chemokines into the baby's blood flow. These inflammatory molecules lead to the production of even more reactive oxygen species, which damage telomeric DNA in baby's cells. Maternal stress triggers the release of stress hormone cortisol into the bloodstream. When elevated cortisol levels enter baby's blood flow, it increases oxidative stress and inflammation, both of which influence telomeres. Cortisol can also affect genes that help manage telomeres. When these genes aren't working right, it can disrupt the balance between telomere shortening and elongation, accelerating cellular aging processes. The placenta produces elevated levels corticotropin-releasing hormone in response to maternal stress. This also has been linked to increased inflammation and oxidative stress. Like a cortisol, corticotropin-releasing hormone may affect genes that help manage telomeres and accelerate aging processes. But don't despair, this topic also has a flip side of a coin. An even larger amount of scientific research shows that many age-related signs and conditions, including telomere attrition, can be reversed to some extent. In the previous videos we have already reviewed how yoga and meditation have proven themselves to be powerful weapons in the anti-aging battle, as well as most sports. In next releases we will focus on effects of diet and other lifestyle habits on aging, as the aim of this project is to help as many people as possible in slowing down aging and leading the healthier lifestyle. So subscribe this channel, and click on the bell icon, not to miss interesting updates. Write in comments if you have any questions around this topic, and we will respond in shortest time.